You'd be shocked by how many people have low self-esteem and don't know the root of a lot of their problems are their low self-esteem. I had low self-esteem for all of my 20s. I had no idea who I was. I was really pretty in my 20s. I think I'm pretty now, but in my 20s, I had the youthfulness and just that like really young beauty. And at the time, I had no idea that I was pretty, no idea that I was attractive, no idea that people in public would be attracted to me. It just never crossed my mind. It was never a thought in my head. I just felt very basic and regular. I never knew that that meant that I had low self-esteem and that that was a part of my low self-esteem to not see and know how beautiful I was on the outside. And also on the inside, I also had no idea that I was a good person or see myself in any sort of good light. And you don't have that feeling of I'm beautiful, I'm an amazing person, I'm a great person, it's because you have low self-esteem. I'm gonna spend this video breaking down for you what are signs that you have low self-esteem, and then I'll end the video talking about how to overcome that low self-esteem. The first sign that you have low self-esteem is negative self-talk. If you're someone that easily says things like, "Oh, I'm so stupid. I'm such an idiot." That negative self talk is something that is characteristic of people with low self esteem. And I know this because I used to do it all the time. Sometimes I even do it now out of habit. I catch myself. When you're saying things like, "I'm stupid, I'm an idiot, I'm dumb" over small mistakes, that is a sign that there's something internal that is not confident. Plenty of people who operate in this world who make mistakes and do things wrong. It's human. And they don't tell themselves, "I'm stupid. Oh, I'm so stupid," or "I'm an idiot." They don't do that. The way you speak to yourself impacts how you feel. You're saying these things to yourself. Your mind doesn't know the difference between truth and what's false. So you say, "I'm stupid," and your mind will think you're stupid. The more you say it, the more stupid your mind is going to think you are. Just every time you catch yourself saying something negative to yourself, stop yourself and rephrase it. When you are about to say something like, "Oh, I'm so stupid. Why did I make the wrong turn?" Like, "Oh, shoot, I made the wrong turn. That's fine." It just makes such a difference. It sounds so small, but it makes such a difference. The second way you know you have low self esteem is if you have a very significant fear of failure. None of us want to fail. We all want to succeed in the first try, but realistically, that's not how things work in life. We will fail. We will try things and we will fail at it. If you have this fear of failure and rejection and you're constantly worried about being rejected in life, you have low self esteem. If you're confident in yourself, rejection wouldn't have such a big impact on you. You would know that rejection is redirection, that something better is coming for you. I've been rejected with work, I've been rejected by people, I've been rejected by friends, and I've been so accepting of it. And when I see the signs that this person is rejecting me, or this job is going to reject me for sure, that interview didn't go well, I just go on with my life. It wasn't meant to be, and I move on. I don't have this feeling that, "Oh my God, what did I do wrong? It was my fault. I messed up." Da, da, da. I just know that if it was meant to be for me, it would have stayed. It wouldn't have rejected me. It wouldn't have failed. There's a lesson that I need to learn from this, and I just move on from that. If you're constantly fearing rejection and you're not taking on risks or opportunities just because you might fail or you might be rejected, that's a sign of low self-esteem. You don't want to live your life not taking risks or taking opportunity because you're too afraid that it might not work out. If you live like that, you're going to lose a lot of opportunities in your life. Don't fear rejection. Know that rejection is redirection. It'll bring your self-esteem higher because you are now accepting that when people or things in this universe say no to you, it's not a reflection of you. It's just that's the decision. That's what the universe wanted. Don't take it personally and keep moving on. That will help with your self-esteem building when you don't take rejection and failure personal. The third thing is if you're constantly seeking validation from other people, you very likely have low self-esteem. By seeking validation, I mean you constantly need the people around you, your loved ones, to reassure you that they care about you, reassure you that they love you. And their opinion of you is so important when really only person's opinion of you And the only person's opinion, acceptance of you that matters is yourself. Seeking other people's love and acceptance and reassurance is a sign that you don't feel confident enough to reassure and accept and love yourself. You need them to do it in order for you to feel good. I've had people that I really, really felt close to in my life and loved and wanted to make things work with, and they didn't give me it back. They didn't give me that reassurance and that acceptance and that love and security that I needed from them back. And at the times when my self-esteem was low, I took it personal. I would be at rock bottom thinking, oh my God, this person doesn't like me. This person doesn't want to be in my life. There's something wrong with me. But now I realize I'm just not meant for that person. What matters is, do I like me? Do I love me? And do I want to be in my own life? And if the answer to that is yes, that means one, you have high self-esteem. Two, you no longer need other people to validate you. When you let go of this need for other people to like you and validate you and reassure you, you have so much power because now you control that. You control how you feel. When you're feeling down, you are the one that's going to bring yourself up, and you don't need other people to do that. You have to be the one always loving, accepting, and reassuring yourself first and foremost. Other people will be attracted into your life who feel the same about you because that's how you feel about yourself. Next thing is, if you struggle to set boundaries. If saying no is hard for you, your confidence, your self-esteem is low. I used to be a people pleaser and I couldn't say no. It was because my self-esteem was low and I was worried that if I said no, they wouldn't like me. They would think I'm a bad person. They would think I'm selfish, and I cared what they thought. When you care so much what other people think that you're willing to do things you don't want to do, it's because your self-esteem is low. The solution to this is to set boundaries for yourself. Set boundaries and practice saying no without the guilt, without feeling bad. Choosing yourself and choosing to do what you want to do and choosing not to do what you don't want to do does not mean you are a bad person or that you are a bad friend or a bad family member. It means that you have boundaries for yourself. You don't feel like you want to do something or that you can do something. You're able to say no and accept that that's not what I want to do, and that's fine, and that's the answer, without worrying about what they think. Practice setting boundaries by saying no, not people pleasing, and that will help you build your self-esteem, because when you say no to things that you don't want to do, you feel confident in your decisions and you feel confident in yourself and your ability to make choices for yourself that are best for you. The final sign of having low self-esteem and a low sense of self-worth is feeling a sense that you don't deserve good things, that the things that you want in this life are unreachable to you, and that you just are not capable of having those things. I was in my 20s, this was one of my biggest issues. I didn't think I deserved anything. Jewelry, flowers, gifts, surprises, thoughtful things. I didn't think I deserved anything. That only brought nothing in my life because I didn't think I deserved it. No one else around me thought I deserved it, and nobody was giving me anything or treating me well or doing things that I actually did want but felt that I didn't deserve. It's not until I reached my late 20s and early 30s that I realized all the things that I actually do like and do want and do think I deserve. And I started to get them for myself. I started to not say no to myself. When I wanted something and I knew it was going to be good for me and make me happy, I would say yes and do it for myself. That literally attracted people in my life that wanted to do things for me too. When you believe that you deserve good things in life come to you, and then your confidence starts to rise. When you don't believe that you deserve good things in this life, good things don't come to you, and your confidence just keeps going down. Your self-esteem just keeps going down. Ultimately, it's a cycle. You have to believe you deserve good things in order for good things to come to you and to help build your self-worth and sense of self-esteem. Self-esteem and self-worth will continue to grow if you believe you deserve good things and the things you want in this life, whether it's material things, whether it's a career path, whether it's a lifestyle, whatever thing it is in your life that you believe you deserve, those things will come to you. And if you don't believe you deserve those good things, they won't come to you and you'll just keep feeling low. Your self-esteem being low is a cycle. And when your self-esteem is low, you'll continue to have low self-esteem. But low self-esteem isn't a permanent situation. It's a cycle, and you can break it and you can get out of it. And I've done it. so you can do it. I've done it with all of the odds against me and having people around me that wanted me to stay down and stay with my low self-esteem. And I still pulled out of it by watching the right content, searching the right information, and then believing in myself. Remember that self-esteem is very important for your safety and security in this world, because it is when you have low self-esteem that you are most vulnerable to narcissistic people, abusive people, people who will disrespect you. Are more vulnerable when you have lower confidence and low self-esteem, and you are much more powerful and much more stronger when you have high self-esteem. You're very hard to break. You're very hard to abuse. You're very hard to manipulate when you love yourself, adore yourself, and you know your worth. When I'm talking about self-esteem, I'm not just saying thinking you're hot. I'm talking about becoming such a mentally strong and confident person that you are unmanipulatable. Nobody can manipulate you. Nobody can use you and nobody can play you because you have such confidence in yourself. You know you deserve so much and you say no. Thanks everyone for watching. I wanted to keep this short and sweet. Let me know in the comments below other signs that you caught that helps you know that you have low self-esteem and what you did about it. Share it in the comments and I'd love to hear it, because these are the things that I knew about myself. And I know there's other signs as well, but these were the ones that were personal to me. Thanks everyone for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you like this video. Bye.